Good evening, good evening. This is Marie Holiday, and I hope everybody had a fabulous day today. And before we get into today's lecture, please hit my subscribe button and hit my notification button. Support and subscribe to my channel. You know, this channel is not possible without subscribers. You know, I, Marie Holiday, spend a tremendous amount of time ensuring that every video upload I upload is of value and you can gain something from it. So please support my channel, subscribe to my channel, share my channel. And with that being said, let's get down to today's very important lecture. The focus of this lecture is going to be the confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement for your manuscript. The confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement for your manuscript that any person can submit to a publishing company to have that manuscript transformed into a book. So what I'm going to do to keep this easy, I'm going to actually present my actual confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement for my manuscript. You know, my book got accepted by a major publishing company, but prior to me even submitting my manuscript, the hard copy of my manuscript, I did not send the original manuscript. I sent them the typed version of my manuscript. So before you even send that manuscript, you must enter into a non-disclosure or confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement. This document, this legal document protects your work as an author. So I'm going to actually present my actual confidential and non-disclosure agreement, and it's pretty straightforward. You know, I did run it by my attorney. It read very well. It clearly protects me and my work as an author. The agreement was signed by the publishing company, and like I said, it reads very well. And basically, it says this agreement is entered into between Page Publishing, here thereafter referred to as publisher and author, whereas author has developed certain valuable written works, storylines, concepts, ideas, or design, which author deems confidential, hereafter referred to as the information. And whereas publisher is in the business of publishing such work and wishes to review the information. So the purpose of this was to have the publishing company review my manuscript for acceptance or not. That was it. Whereas author wishes to disclose this information to the publisher for review, thereby under the terms defined below. And there's four numbers, four specific pointers on this document. Number one is disclosure. Author shall disclose to publisher the information. Publisher agrees that this disclosure is only for the purpose of the publisher evaluation to determine on whether or not the publishing company is going to accept the manuscript or not. That's it. Number two pointer, limitation on use. Publisher agrees not to disclose to any third parties use this information in any other way, shape, form, or fashion, including but not limited to any modifications. So they're not going to self-disclose my information or modify my manuscript. They are only going to review to determine on whether or not they're going to accept it or not. Number three pointer, access. Publisher shall not directly or indirectly provide access to the information to third parties unless such parties to whom such disclosure is made or approved by the author in advance and are made subject to this agreement. So that is not a part of this agreement. Confidentiality, pointer number four. Publisher understands and agrees that the unauthorized disclosure of the information by the publisher to others would create breach of this contract, damage to the author. Information as defined in this agreement shall not include information that was in the publisher possession or known to publisher prior to gaining knowledge from the author. So basically, the sole purpose of the non-disclosure at this stage of the game is for the publisher to review my manuscript and to let me know whether or not they're going to accept my manuscript to move forward in publication. It also states in this agreement, when submitting physical manuscripts, please always be sure to send photocopies rather than originals. This is my original handwritten manuscript, which is symbolic. I did not send the original. No, I sent them the word type version of my manuscript. So again, I like the way my confidential and non-disclosure agreement read. This document, this legal document, protects me as an author early on in the stage of the game. You know, confidentiality and non-disclosure agreements may vary from publishing company to publishing company, but there should be some commonalities and similarities. But you, as the author, make sure that you still run it by your attorney. Again, I was very pleased in how mine read. It protects me as an author. And that's really all I have on that topic. Don't forget, hit my subscribe button, hit my notification button, and also be on the lookout for my book titled Awake Financial Freedom. It is currently in the ebook phase of publication. I'm very pleased with how my book reads. I've read my book. This is a testimony. The publishing company, they're going to commit to moving forward and releasing the ebook version and the hard copy version at the same time. So as soon as I get the word, I will let my followers know. This book is a powerful testimony. It will awake the financial freedom in any reader who read this book. The hard copy of the book is going to be $12.95. The ebook version of the book is going to be $9.99. I have read my book. It is phenomenal. It is absolutely a powerful testimony describing chapter by chapter on how Marie Holiday rose from financial destruction to financial freedom. And I'm here to tell you. Hit my subscribe button, hit my notification button, subscribe to my channel. If you have specific questions, direct message me. My email information is on my YouTube information. You can pull that up. And with that being said, simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great evening.